Hi, welcome back to the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo Stamp Techniques at Home live event. I'm Chad with craftonlineusa.com. My daughter Sophia taping for us. And we're going to show you a couple different techniques using shimmer powder from Nuvo. We're going to be able to make stamp images with this product right here. Here's a couple examples that we worked on a little bit ago. With the golden sparkler color, and this one, the darker one, is the meteorite shower. And then Sophia did a couple examples. If you don't clean your stamp off, it's going to have some really nice colors in there. So to get that effect, what we're going to do is we're going to be using our glitter mister that we sell at craftonlineusa.com. We're going to be using shimmer powder and just a little water spray bottle is all we're going to need. So first off, we're going to take just a white piece of cardstock. You could use a tag, so if you're going to try and do a little gift and want to put a Merry Christmas tag on there, you can do that. We also have tag punches to be able to do that as well. So you're going to take your shimmer powder and the glitter mister, and we're just going to spray it on the cardstock. And then we're just using a basic Merry Christmas stamp. And we're going to take that and just mist it with water. Like 3 or 4 pumps is all you're really going to need. And then put that back on your stamp platform. Turn that over, stamp down. Water's going to react with the shimmer powder that's on the stamp. What we'll do with the card, as that's a little wet still, I'm going to take it back over to this little spray box and kind of shake that shimmer powder. So if any spots didn't get covered 100%, and that's how you can use a stamp with the shimmer powder. So we'll do another example with the golden sparkler. I'm going to take just a blank piece of cardstock again. Put quite a bit on there this time, see if that makes any difference in the look of it. And take your stamp off. Just place that right back on your stamp platform. And we're just going to let that sit and dry a second. Did a few extra sprays on it, so don't want that to really run. So it's handy to have one of these stamp platforms. If you have one of the older Tim+Holtz ones, you got it before they discontinue it, that's great. If not, recommend the Couture Creations stamp press. So this retails for $40 at craftonlineusa.com. It's kind of nice because the lid does not come off, and it's spring loaded. These little dots here and on the lid. So if you're using a clear stamp, you're just going to push down. I don't know if you can see that in the video. And that way a clear stamp will fit and a red rubber stamp will fit as well. And that way, no shims are being used. Comes with 2 little magnets, and they'll hold your paper in place. So it's always going to be stamped in the same spot every single time. So we'll just set those right there. Again, $40 at craftonlineusa.com. So here's the one that we just did. We got to shake that shimmer powder off, but hopefully that water is dried up a little bit. Maybe just dry it a little bit more with a heat gun. So this one right here, I used quite a bit more shimmer powder. So that is why the image is a little thicker than, let's say, that meteorite shower one right there. So if you use less shimmer powder, it's going to make a crisper image right there. And also you're going to want to play around with how much water to put on the actual stamp itself. That way your image is not going to be running. Okay, so we'll kind of just clean that stamp off, put this away. So another technique you can use when using the shimmer powder is going to be making little background images. So we'll show you how to do that as well. So these two are done with the golden sparkler, and we're just going to take another blank piece of paper, your shimmer powder and the glitter mister, and we're just going to cover the paper with the shimmer powder. Now it looks like I'm using a lot of shimmer powder here. It's actually not going through as much as you think. One little jar of shimmer powder is going to fill up your glitter mister to the point you need and will last you a long time. And we're just going to take your spray bottle and spray the shimmer powder with the water. And we're just going to let that dry. And actually what you can do is take glitter. As that's still a little wet, mist a little bit of glitter on there. It's not glue, but it is with the water absorbing into the paper, the glitter will stick to that card. But it's not going to be permanent. So this is going to create kind of a spackly effect. We'll show you how to get this watercolor effect here right now. And I'm going to kind of do it in a reverse way. You're going to spray the paper first. And then you're going to take your shimmer powder, go to your little spray box. And as this dries, you're going to just see the watercolor effect happen on the paper. So it makes for a nice background, or you can stamp over that to create a card. One other thing I will point out, as you're playing with the shimmer powder, it's going to get all over your hands, so you're going to want to use a spray box. And then places that you're holding the card or the tag are going to get some shimmer powder on it. So after it's all dry, that's when you're going to want to just, cut around it so you get the bad look off the tag that you're working with. And we will move on to show you the blending brushes that we have as well. So I hope you guys think that's kind of a cool technique. My daughter Sophia and I had fun trying to figure that out and come up with something new that we haven't done before. So blending brushes have been a pretty hot item lately. Pick a fence, you can get these at craftonlineusa.com. Pack retails for $49.99. So you're going to get 10 blending brushes, the smaller ones and the larger ones in the pack. And then we also have another pack of blending brushes, Universal Crafts. You're going to get a 10-pack again, smaller ones, and then the larger ones in the middle. They're going to be the same product. Universal Crafts, it retails for $18.99 at craftonlineusa.com. So it's an amazing value if you're looking for a new set of blending brushes. So if you haven't seen these used, we'll do a little demo on how to use them and what to do. If you have ink on your brush already, you can just take your stamp chamois and just rub it on the stamp chamois, and that's going to take the ink out of the brush. So when you're going to blend with it, most of the ink is out of it. Now, if you want to get it perfectly clean, you can run it under warm soapy water and take the rest of the ink out, but that's good enough for what we're doing right now. And just take a piece of cardstock in your new pack of $18.99 blending brushes that you got from craftonlineusa.com, or you can get the ones for $50. So just picked out a few of the distressed oxide colors, and we're going to pick up some of that color on the blending brush. And we're using the glass media mat from Tim+Holtz and Tonic. You can find that on the website, $28.99. So you're saving a little bit of money on it right there. Shopping with craftonlineusa.com. So as you can see, these blending brushes will just shade very nice. It is going to pick up the color and allow you to cover your cardstock and not have it get too dark. We'll put a little blue in there as well. Just kind of blend that, or the salty ocean, I should say. Blend it with the peacock feather. You can push down hard with them. It's not going to ruin the brush, or you can do it pretty light. So we're using just cheap, I don't want to say cheap, it's just inexpensive white cardstock. So it is, I mean, it's absorbing the ink, but it's starting to pill a little bit. So you might want to use a little bit nicer cardstock so it doesn't pill. But just for the example of the new pack of $18.99 blending brushes that you can get, it's a really cool technique on blending ink onto cardstock. So to kind of go over what we did again, we were using the Craft Online Glitter Mister with the shimmer powder to create this stamped image right here. Another example of that. And then we're also using the glitter misters with the shimmer powder to create these background images as well. Take a look at those again. And then for this one right here, we also use the Solo Crafts Ultrafine Glitter. And I think this retails for $4.99 on the website. You get a half an ounce of fine glitter in there for $4.99, so it's not that bad of a value. And you just put that in the glitter mister. You have one for your glitter, and then you have one for your shimmer powder. So we discount these on the website just because if you want to create this, you need 2 bottles of the glitter mister, because you're not going to be mixing these colors. They're almost impossible to clean, and you won't be able to clean them. And then at craftonlineusa.com, we're always adding new product. So some of the new tonic colors, we have the mint tea for the mousse. We also have the frosted petal, the glacier paste. These were just released. And some of the new Nuvo drops. So like the jewel drops, their new color, the new stone drop, which is going to be rosebud pink. And then we have heritage rose for the new crystal drop. So check out craftonlineusa.com to find anything that you're looking for. If we don't have it, send us an email. We'd love to try and find it for you. And hopefully our prices on the website are going to help save you a little money. And then also don't forget, if you're looking for a stamp platform to be able to do these stamped images, the stamp press from Couture Creations is an excellent one to get and use for your projects. And then again, don't forget $18.99, 10-pack of blending brushes. Thank you so much for joining us for this stamp technique that my daughter Sophia helped me create. Appreciate her help, and hope you have fun shopping at the website craftonlineusa.com. Have a good night.